Ojai. Antofagasta is the city and seaport in Chile, the administrative center of the area of the same name, provinces and communes. The territory minus 30,718.1 km. Population minus 361,873 inhabitants. 2017. Population density minus 11.8 people/km. Arrangement. This city is located in 1092 km to the north from the capital of Chile of the city of Santiago. It was stretched by the narrow strip along the coast to the south from the peninsula of Mejillones and to the north from Cerro Coloso. It is surrounded from the east with steep hills which are the part of the Chilean Cordillera de la Costa, and from the west it is washed by waters of the Pacific Ocean. Mejillones, small port in 65 km on the north, in the northern part of the peninsula of Mejillones. Approximately in 90 km to the north from Antofagasta. Hornitos, the coast which attracts also tourists and locals. Tocopilla is the coastal city in 188 km to the north from Antofagasta. Calama is the second largest city in the area Antofagasta, in 213 km to the northeast from Antofagasta. Tlalpan, the industrial complex approximately in 10 km to the southeast from Antofagasta, on Pan American Sky Highway. The commune borders. In the north communes Mejillones, the Sierra Gorda. In the northeast San Pedro's commune Atacama. In the east the province of Jujuy, Argentina. In the south communes Total Diego de Almagro. In the west there is the Pacific Ocean. Climate. Antofagasta is in the Atacama Desert, one of the most droughty places in the world. According to the Chilean Geological Magazine, annual rainfall averages less than 4 mm here. The period when within 40 years of rains in Atacama did not drop out at all is noted. History. Indians Shango, which were engaged in fishery, collecting of mollusks and hunting for sea lions, were the first inhabitants of the region. The territory in which Antofagasta in the ancient time is located was the part of the Empire of Inca. This city was founded by the Bolivian government on October 22, 1868, Peñas Blancas. White Rocks. Originally was called, and was the part of the coastal province of Bolivia. In 1872 the British company, Antofagasta Nitrate and Railway Olorado, built the port intended for loading on saltpeter vessels from neighboring saline soils. In 1874 the port served 114 sailing ships and 385 steamships. In this connection more northern neighboring ports of Mejillones and Caballa lost the importance. In 1866 and 1874 the Chilean industrialists received from the government of Bolivia concessions on development of fields of saltpeter in the neighborhood of the city. By 1875 the population of the city made 5,384 inhabitants. On February 1, 1879 were confiscated by the Bolivian government of concession that was the cause of the beginning of the Second Pacific War. On February 14, 1879 Antofagasta was occupied by the Chilean troops, and by results of war this area departed to Chile. Economy. Antofagasta is obliged by the economic development first of all to mineral extraction. Originally the most important production facility was the guano. Further, the greatest value was purchased by extraction of saltpeter and then copper. In the past, Antofagasta was known as the most important port through which export of copper from Chile was performed. However, in recent years, thanks to significant investments, this position was taken by Mecaleones. The city economy relies on the mining enterprises located in vicinities. In the northern part of Antofagasta there is the industrial zone. The city has the small agricultural zone in Quebradolachimba. Transport. To the north from the city, Cerro Moreno's airport is located. Formerly considered as international, services only the Chilean airlines now. PAL Airlines, LAN Airlines, Sky Airline, the domestic flights making from it. It is finished with construction in 1954. Sometime it was used by military. Seaport. The city possesses two seaports. The first, Suburban, is located to the south from Antofagasta near Cerro Coloso and is the part of the copper La Escondida mine. The second port city, in the modern type, exists since 1943. Is able to pass about 5 million t of freight. Railroad. In the city, the administrative station used by the state rail carrier of Foronor and the railroad from Antofagasta to Bolivia private company. FCAP. Functions. Foronor performs freight and passenger traffic with the cities of Chile. FCAB, or freight transportation between Antofagasta and the cities of the neighboring Bolivia. Road and public transportation. Through the city from the south on the north there passes Highway No. 1 connecting it in the north to Mecaleones and Iquique, in the south with Taltal. Y roads No. 26 and 28 going through coastal Cordillera, it is connected with Highway No. 5 crossing from the north on the south almost whole country. In the city buses and since 2005 Antofagasta share taxis work. Due to the urbanistic and demographic growth of Antofagasta, in municipality the question of startup of the city railroad, which will use already existing infrastructure of FCAB for the movement, is discussed. Education. The city has several public and private educational institutions. 2 main public universities operating in the city. Catholic University of the North. University of Antofagasta. Private universities. University of the Sea. University Major. And others. The private universities were open since 2002. Till this time, the University of Jose Santos Os, which now was anymore not existing, was the only private university in Antofagasta. Though public schools are distributed almost uniformly on all city, private schools work mainly in the central and southern part of the city where the richest inhabitants live. Also far. Write comments. Read comments. Interesting people will tell interesting stories. All of good mood and good luck.